Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. We've been having an incredible day with Andrew Lessman. This is his first big day of the year. And of course, it's all dedicated to your good health. If you have not had a chance yet to see our today's special, I hope you are ready to treat yourself, because we were just listening to Tony Robbins talk about if you don't make a change, nothing's going to change in your life. And the truth is, this is the easiest way and the most delicious way. Those of us who use the Secure Soy meal replacements, it is the easiest, most delicious way we have ever found to lose weight and to keep it off. And today we have the biggest, best value ever on these incredible products. I want to show you what the value looks like here. Thousands of these have already been spoken for. People wait all year for this. One time a year, Andrew brings his Secure as a Today Special, and look at what we're doing today. This is unprecedented. It is truly the best buy we have ever had on these, the world's most delicious, low-calorie, most just amazing meal replacement. There's nothing that can even compare. You can do a 20, a 50, a 100, a 200, or a 300 meal choice.
By the way, we've already had to load in additional quantity in the 100, 200, and 300 meal kits.
Wow.
Yes.
And look at midnight, guys. This is it. This is your last chance. It's final show. At midnight, the pricing goes here.
Actually, frankly,
it just goes away completely.
It goes away. We go back to the standard configuration. With the standard configuration, the largest size is a 60 size, and the largest size is going to cost more than $1 a meal. So this is an opportunity to truly save, and also to sample, to try, not just try, they're good size. 30 meals of oatmeal, 30 meals of our Ultimate Oat Bran, both of which are the most powerful cholesterol-lowering oatmeal or oat bran you'll ever find. Our Choco Nuvo, a little square of chocolate, 28 calories that you have, one with each meal, can lower your cholesterol 10, 15, 20%. So an opportunity to do a whole range of things that are healthy. In fact, small samples of chocolate have been found to be a nice thing to integrate into, an effective tool to integrate into a weight loss or a diet plan. So you get all of these opportunities with the 100, 200, or 300. Obviously, the 300 meal, you're saving almost $300 at $199. Plus you have all the flex pay, so it's an affordable way. And those meals at just one meal a day, that lasts you 10 months. And you add in the oatmeal and oat bran, that's a year. And then, of course, the Choco Nuvo also. 30 of our green tea. And green tea, for someone who's watching their weight, dieting, green tea is the beverage of choice. So all sorts of great opportunities here, great savings. And this is our last airing. As Colleen said, not only are the price going up, but it's going away. You'd have to piece this all together separately.
Exactly. And all of the extra things are free. I'll show you how the money breaks down. It is such, this is the best day ever. It's $33 on FlexPay to get 300 meals home. The way this works, if you want 300 meals, you can do one of each flavor. There's 3 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and coffee. They're all awesome. So you can get one of each, or you can get all one flavor. All chocolate, all vanilla, all coffee. And look at the size of these. You're getting 3 huge jugs of this. So you are set. You are ready to go. You have the tools. You have the ammunition in your arsenal so that when you're hungry, when you have a craving, when you want to see those pounds come off, when you're trying to cut calories, this is the way to do it. Those of us, I swear by these. I am a calorie counter. Getting calories out have helped me so much lose weight and keep weight off. This is the easiest way to replace a meal, about 63 to 70 calories per meal. Unbelievable. And then remember, all the other goodies come along for free. So you're getting oatmeal and oat bran and tea and Choco Nuvo and all of those other things. I want to show you how it looks, what this breaks down to. And again, you can get the whole thing home for $33 on your credit card, which is great, and free shipping and handling. So let me show you real quickly. Just the Secure by itself, just to get 300 meals of the world's finest, most delicious, nutritious meal replacement, just that by itself is $344. Now, for $199, if we were offering $199 just for 300 meals, that is an incredible value. That is right?
To think a meal replacement like this is a little normal price, a bit over $1 a meal, is remarkable. That was its original price over 20 years ago. So to think that's still its price, that's fantastic, but we basically slashed that price in half for the Today Special. And then we add all the bonus things that Colleen will go over next.
Look I mean, the Choco Nuvo is a $35 value. The Ultimate Oat Bran is included, 30 servings of that, and that's another $35 right there. And then the Ultimate Oatmeal, that's another $30, 30 servings there. The green tea, which you're gonna fall in love with Andrew's tea. I'm telling you, it is the best tea.
And it gives you our mint green tea, our Earl Grey green tea, and our Sencha green tea.
Exactly.
So you get all three.
You get to try them all. That's another 30 sachets there.
Yes.
That's a $25 value. And then you are getting a wonderful cookbook. It's called the Oat Standing Cookbook. Muriel and Andrew worked on this together for us, and the recipes look amazing. That's a $10 value. So see here, we're at close to $500 in this value. If you were buying these separately, you'd be paying separate shipping and handling. So you're not. It's free shipping. It's $1.99. Today you're getting it home for $33. So this is really the best value you've ever had on the secure meal replacements. And the key to this, we always joke about it, but the bottom line is, as healthy, as delicious, as much as they work and all of that, the real key to the success of this product is that it is so yummy. They taste so good. And there are thousands and thousands of reviews, and every man and woman who took the time to leave the review, they all said the same thing. They taste delicious. You feel like you're drinking a milkshake. You feel like you're drinking a malt. They are not just like, I've had protein drinks and we've all eaten health drinks, and they're horrible. You know, it's good for you, so you kind of like choke it down, but this isn't. This, you feel like you're cheating. This is having a treat. This is something that you look forward to. They're absolutely the most delicious.
And it's funny, taste and the way foods taste is something we're all so individual. Making a product that's going to be universally enjoyed is extremely difficult. You could look at reviews for objectively wonderful food or great restaurants, and the reviews can be all over the place. To think that a 63 to 70 calorie meal replacement, to think that that can have reviews where 2/3 of the reviews are 5-star, that if you just look at positive reviews, they're well over 80%. For a 63 to 70 calorie meal replacement, usually meal replacements, all you read about are chalky, mealy, lumpy, doesn't mix well, tastes terrible, bitter, whatever it might be. There's any number of assorted negative reviews. To think that not just the majority, but the substantial majority of the reviews are glowingly positive for a meal replacement. This is not a gourmet food. This is a meal replacement. So to think of that, and that's really the success behind the product. Because, and I'll read the quotes in a little while here, quotes that are taken from a multitude of clinical studies, that the simplest and most straightforward science in weight loss, the most reliable, the most affordable, the most convenient way to lose weight, is with a meal replacement. Sure, we could have meals delivered to our house. We'll probably pay $10 or $20 a meal. This is about 60 cents a meal or 70 cents a meal, depending on the size you choose. And that's not even including any value for all the bonus ingredients you get. So the science on meal replacements are clear. If we make a decision that we want to lose weight, if we want to manage our weight better, then meal replacements are the most straightforward science. But for a meal replacement to work, it requires more than science. It has to also taste good. It has to also perform well, mix well. So without the two together, without respecting the science and then sort of the aesthetics, the taste of the product, you will not have a successful meal replacement. I learned that lesson the hard way. When I introduced this product initially, the numbers were fantastic, roughly the same as they are today in terms of nutrition, in terms of calories and things like that. But unfortunately, I didn't make an adequate investment in flavor, just like everyone else. So the numbers were great, but the product didn't get to perform because people didn't fall in love with it. But over time, I made that investment in the flavor, and that's actually why there's a variation in calories. The vanilla is 63 calories, the easiest one to flavor. The chocolate is about 67 calories. The coffee is 70 calories. The flavor component is so substantial, it actually changes the calories in the product. But that investment in flavor is what really breathes life into the science. You could deliver all the proper nutrition, you can make the perfect meal replacement technically, scientifically, but unless it tastes good, and certainly I thought I would have been a great success with this product if I had a product that had about 1/3 5-star reviews and overall about 50% or so positive reviews. I would think that was a great success with such an ultra-low calorie meal replacement. The fact that we're about 2/3 5-star reviews and about 80% plus positive reviews really speaks volumes, and that's the opportunity it prevents. And I'll go over the science in a second, but the fact is, weight loss, and I've said this before, it's hard to believe, but only a little over 20% of Americans are at their optimum weight, are at their proper weight. When you consider then that over 70% of Americans are overweight and almost 40%, 35% or so are obese, and that has cost implications that actually can exceed the cost implications of smoking. That the consequences of overweight and obesity to our health over the course of our life are staggering. If anything will bankrupt our healthcare system, it's overweight and obesity, nothing else. So we could talk about the Affordable Care Act and we could talk about Obamacare. But as a country, if we want to make all these healthcare cost issues go away, all we'd have to do is manage our body composition and just go back to, if we just rolled the clock back to the 1970s or 80s, not even back to the 30s or 40s, but just to the 70s or 80s, that would save us more money. That would make it a profound difference. All our insurance programs would go down, all our out-of-pocket expenses would go down. But even beyond that, beyond the economics, the length of our life would increase, the quality of our life would increase, our mobility would increase, our brain health would increase. The risk of depression would go down. It just would transform the risk of gastric esophageal reflux disease. Sleep disorders go down when you're more at your ideal body weight. Virtually everything for which we seek treatment and seek medicines improve when we get to our ideal body weight. You don't have to get my product, but just understand that a meal replacement product is the simplest and easiest way, not based on me, but based upon the science to achieve your goals.
That's it. And we are right now in the final show. We do this one time a year. This is your last look. It is your final show, last chance to order it. Worst case scenario, you get it home and you decide it's not going to work for you. You can return it, no questions asked. Best case scenario, you'll be like the rest of us and you'll find this as a tool. What I love about this, and I think what most people like about using Secure, besides the fact that it works, it's delicious, everything we've talked about, it's not a diet. It is not, understand, it is not a diet, because for a lot of us, diets only work while you're on them. And as soon as you go off the diet, the pounds come back. And if you've yo-yoed with dieting, this is a breakthrough as far as I'm concerned. A lot of us find this is what really works. You could be exercising every day. You could be doing lots of things right, but if you do not cut your caloric intake, if you don't find a way to take in less calories, so if you exercise more, but then you're hungrier and you're eating more, then that defeats the purpose. A lot of people exercise, they don't lose weight. A lot of people try diets, they don't lose weight. You need to figure out how to take in less calories. It's really very simple, actually. It's math. I remember the first time I worked with you, we talked about this. Andrew said it is math. If you take in fewer calories, you're going to lose weight, and this is going to help you take in fewer calories.
That's the first rule. The first rule is basically, as I always say, you can understand the most basic rule of weight loss if you could balance a checkbook, that you can't store body fat on your body unless you're consuming the energy that gets stored. You won't reduce the body fat on your body unless you need that body fat to provide energy for your body, fuel to burn. But then, of course, we have to contemplate, we have to consider the composition of the calories you take in. That's why the composition of this product skews toward protein, skews away from sugar and carb and fat. So those are the sorts of things we want to do, we want to think about. We also have to make sure, when we talk to our doctor, make sure that our endocrine system, our hormonal system in our body is healthy and appropriately balanced, because as we get older, those hormonal issues can create challenges. Still, we require the right decisions, and the right decisions will deliver the benefits that we seek. And when we look at the research, when we look at the clinical science, that is the basis for what we've created here. Certainly the flavor is an independent thing. When I decided about the flavor, I went to the experts. So in terms of the weight loss science, I simply went to the weight loss research, and that's how we created this product. In terms of the flavor, I went to the experts. I went to your favorite fast food restaurant. I went to your favorite coffee shop, and I looked at their blended coffee drink. I looked at their blended chocolate and vanilla shakes that you get from your favorite fast food restaurant. And all I tried to do with our flavors is emulate that. If you took our products, added ice cubes and some non-fat milk or ice cubes and non-fat yogurt, stuck it in a blender, you would swear you were drinking one of those fast food drinks. That is what we attempted to do. They don't have special access to flavors. We all get flavors from the same flavor houses who specialize in those flavors. So they didn't have special access. The only thing I did initially when I made this product 25 years ago is I didn't try to approach it like I was really making something that was to be delicious and yummy. I was the scientist approaching it from a scientific standpoint. What I didn't realize is that you can't separate, you can't divorce the science from the experience. So what I had to do is I had to go to the experts on texture and mouthfeel and flavor and create a product that was going to be just as delicious as it was technically and scientifically sound. That's what we've done. That's why a product that is a meal replacement, barely over 60 calories, can be a product with roughly 80% positive reviews.
But you feel like you're drinking something so decadent and so calorie rich. It's really amazing. It tricks you. The way it feels, they're creamy. They're satisfying. They're so good. And that's the beauty. Low calorie, low fat, low carb. They are gluten-free. They are dairy-free. It's like the perfect food, especially if you love, I have to tell you something, if you like chocolate, the chocolate will knock your socks off. I love chocolate. And if you're a chocolate person, I promise you that chocolate is going to knock your socks off. The vanilla, I would say I love chocolate. The vanilla might be my favorite just because I like to play with the vanilla and do other things with it. So I put a banana sometimes, or I'll put different berries in it, or a little bit of almond extracts. I play with it. So the vanilla is one that you can kind of change it up. You can put a little, make your own little pina colada with it. There's all kinds of things you can do with the vanilla. And the chocolate is just, if you're a chocolate person, honestly, if you are the pickiest chocolate eater, the chocolate, I don't know how exactly you manage to do it, but it is so satisfying and so yummy.
We make chocolate. And
well, right.
Part of the reason it was very easy for us to go about making chocolate is how much we learned dealing with the chocolate and making the chocolate meal replacement.
Point.
So the coffee, of course, it's real coffee. So that's something that you're going to want to have early in the day, unless you're someone who could tolerate caffeine all the time, because it's real coffee, there's real caffeine in it. The vanilla tonight, I'll mix one just to show everyone how easily it mixes. That we left no stone unturned. Every single ingredient in this product, we made sure it wasn't going to interfere with flavor or texture or mouthfeel or solubility. There's no lumps, there's no chunks. What I did earlier today, and I had never done this before, I literally took 4 scoops. Normally you put 1 scoop in, say, 8 to 12 ounces of water. I literally took 4 scoops and I put it in about 6 ounces of water. And mixed perfectly, creamy, and it just showed the approach. So this is designed to adapt to whatever you might require from it. It's going to be absolutely delicious if you add things to it. If you take the chocolate and say you put a spoonful of peanut butter, almond butter, pecan butter, there's all sorts of things you could do. You could use soy milk, you could use almond milk, you can use cashew milk, you could use non-fat milk or non-fat yogurt. But because the meal replacement, unlike any other meal replacement, is so incredibly low in calories, but so rich in flavor, it becomes this flexible tool so you will never get bored. And what I do at home, I start with the vanilla, and I typically just throw a handful of frozen blueberries or strawberries or raspberries in, a little bit of banana, throw it in the blender with some water. And because the berries are frozen, I don't need to add ice. So I just put a little bit of water in, enough to make it liquid, and that's it. And it's just absolutely a wonderful vanilla fruity smoothie.
Yeah.
And it's probably all of 100 calories when I'm done.
Right, and that's it. Right now, tonight, if you're craving something yummy, it's so cold everywhere. The chocolate, when you make it hot, the hot chocolate is so good. I'm telling you, it's like that one store that's famous up in New York for their chocolate, yummy hot chocolate drink. That is how good it is when you drink it hot. I think it's called Serendipity. It's this little, have you heard of it?
I just wanted to hear you say that.
Oh. Well, I think we've sold those at HSN. We've sold those.
I grew up in New York, so I should know.
You knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yes.
But I mean, the point is, when you make that hot, Oh my gosh, if you put a little dollop of whipped cream on it. I mean, it's up to you, because the truth is, these are just healthy. If you're not trying to lose weight, you just want a healthy treat instead of an empty calorie something or other. This is so smart. It's full of vitamins. It's full of nutrients. So that's why it's for your kids, for your little ones. You want to give them something yummy rather than something that's loaded up with sugar. This is such a smart thing for even a youngster.
And even if you're, unless you're taking my multivitamins, you're going to be consuming the most sophisticated form of B12 in the world. And B12 is absolutely essential for energy production, for fat metabolism, for all energy metabolism. So you're going to be getting literally a bit of a mini multivitamin, multimineral in each meal replacement. So it's something that it's going to deliver. You get the same levels of calcium and magnesium you would get in a capsule of my calcium magnesium intensive care. And 300 capsules of calcium magnesium intensive care, that's probably around a $40 or $50 value. So when you think of all these things in our special B12 and our special B complex, when you start calculating the value of all these things, it just becomes more and more affordable. What I want to do is mix a little bit.
Great. One thing Steven's telling me, and you're going to see that clicker hit 100,000 momentarily. The large 300 choice is getting very limited. I don't know how much more of this you can make, but we are down to the final few hundred in each choice of the 300 meals.
Because of the 300, you can do all one flavor, chocolate, vanilla, coffee, or each of one flavor, one chocolate, one vanilla, one coffee, because the 300 comes as 3 100 bottles.
Right.
The 200 comes as 2 100 bottles. These are big bottles. Each bottle is about 5 pounds. So that large 300 size, we're shipping you 20 pounds of product for free, because you're also getting the oatmeal, you're also getting the Choco Nuvo oat bran, and Choco Nuvo and tea. So, and all the sizes I just looked a moment ago, on the 100, 200, 300, even on the 50 and 100, there's multiple flavors to choose from, but on each of them, we're basically down in the last few hundred of every size. But let me just mix some up here. So what I'll do what I did before, because I think it should give everyone confidence on how easily this blends.
Because clearly, more often than not, you're going to have a spoon and you're going to have a blender, but if you don't need it. I mean, that's the beauty. He's going to, and that's,
well, I'm going to put,
most of us are not, I don't put that much. I only do 1 scoop. I really do, because I really try to stay with my 70 calories.
I just put 5 scoops in, which, mind you, 5 scoops of the vanilla is only 300 calories.
Right.
Most meal replacements are 200 or 300 calories.
Right.
So this is 5 meals.
That's a good point, actually.
And when you look at the nutrition there, that's 1,000% of the RDA of B12. But what I want to do here is just show you how easily this blends. So the glass is basically almost half full of vanilla, because that's 5 meals. And this is how big? This is a 12-ounce bottle of water. I used probably about 2/3 of it, so I probably used about 8 ounces.
Right.
Typically, we put 1 meal in 8 to 12 ounces. So we took 8 ounces and we put 5 meals in it. You could already see it's kind of blending on its own.
Look at that.
And I mentioned earlier today that I'd gotten a letter from someone complaining that when I mix things and then I let it sit, it causes them anxiety, because whenever they mix protein,
they're afraid it's going to get all coagulated at the bottom.
If they don't mix it immediately, it's too late, and it just becomes a mess. It becomes like concrete in their glass.
Wow.
But this, we could let it sit for a while.
And look at the clicker. Officially over 100,000. Guys, jump in here. Use express ordering. I need to remind you one more time, the big choice, the 300 meals are going to go first here. We have chocolate, 300 meals of chocolate, 300 meals of vanilla, 300 meals of coffee, or you can get 1 of each if you want the 300. And may I remind you one more time that, keep in mind here, just the meals by themselves are 300. I have to show you that chart again, because this is important, because you're getting oatmeal for free, oat bran for free, you're getting tea for free, you're getting chocolate. You're not paying a penny for any of those things, because look, if we break this down on the chart for you, just the meals you cannot buy, 300 meals like this, that's $344. So if we were only doing this,
60 cents a meal.
Exactly. If we're just doing this for $1.99, it's an incredible value and an amazing today's special. But the fact that you're getting all of these extra things at absolutely no charge, free shipping and handling, $33 to get it home on your credit card, you know what? This is your chance. This is the time to do it. And if we don't change something, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. We can talk about it, we can think about it, we can hope for it, but if we don't do something and make a change, nothing is going to happen.
Or the quote attributed to Albert Einstein is, is, what is the definition of insanity? Is doing the same thing over and over and over again and somehow expecting a different result.
Right.
If we want things to change, we need to make a change. What I was going to do is I mixed those 5 meals in 8 ounces of water. It's unbelievably creamy, but I just want to give you a sense of how well this mixes. You'll see there's no lumps, no chunks. Look at that.
Amazing.
So talk about a product that's unbelievably soluble. Here's the glass, you can see. The glass is clean.
It's really impressive because clearly that was for demonstration purposes, and I'm sure it probably tastes amazing, but that was for demonstration to show you guys.
You just need to try that.
Is it so yummy?
Ridiculous.
Is it like so creamy? Oh my gosh.
And it's like the richest melted ice cream you could imagine.
So good.
But there's no chunks or lumps at all. And that's,
You can have that.
no one has approached with the same level of sort of diligence and focus. No one has approached. I mean, in the last 25 years, I've probably changed this formula 25 times to continue to make it better. In fact, recently, we added our new special form of B12. Who would change all of their formulas, have to throw away all the labels, start from scratch, just because I wanted to introduce our incredibly unique form of B12? But that's what we do with all our products.
If you're just stopping by, Andrew Lessman does this one time a year. This is the biggest value we've ever had on this product. If you can do the 300, I would do it. It's by far the biggest savings. Otherwise, do 200 or do 100. You can do 3, 2, 1, or you do the smaller Try-Me's. That is your choice. Most people are going with the larger choice because you're getting, again, so 300 meals. Just the money you save. The ease of this, it's easy. It takes the guesswork. What am I going to eat? You know, it's one less thing you have to think about. You drink one of those, I promise you, you know if you take them already. They are so satisfying. I look forward to it. It's a treat for me. It's something that it's just so yummy. If I'm craving chocolate in the afternoon, usually at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when I start wanting like something yummy. So make a chocolate shake. It's 70 calories. They taste incredible. You've done something healthy for yourself. You get this wonderful boost when you drink one of these, and it's not one of those spikes from sugar, because this is low in sugar, low in carb, low in fat, high in protein, no dairy, no gluten. It's just like the perfect thing, but when you drink it, you feel so good afterwards. So it fills you up. It's very satisfying. They're mouth-wateringly good. That is honestly why they work. So if they weren't this delicious, it wouldn't matter how healthy they are, right? If it's not delicious, we're all gonna say forget it. Because we all like to eat and drink yummy things. So the fact that they taste so good, I just encourage you, the large one is absolutely gonna be the first to go here. You can see we hit the 100,000 mark. The best part, I promise you, if you do just this, it worked for me. I worked with, when Andrew, I had a light bulb moment because I was a girl that went on a zillion different diets. When I turned 50, I had realized that I was approaching the age of 50, and I had, in my 40s, I'd put on 25 pounds over that decade. You know, and it crept up on me, a couple pounds a year, and then suddenly I was 25 pounds heavier than I wanted to be. And I knew I had to do something, and I tried all different kinds of diets. And I was working with you, and you were talking about this, and I thought, it just does make a lot of sense, because this is the easiest thing to do. If you replace one meal, instead of lunch, do this. Instead of breakfast, do this. If you replace one meal, you are cutting out hundreds of calories a day out of your diet. And then at the end of the week, you've cut out 1,000+ calories, thousands of calories out of your diet. And guess what? The pounds start to come off, right? And it's not something that you have to overthink. It took me a while to lose my 25 pounds. I didn't lose it in a month, but it just slowly started to come off. And the one thing you taught me, and it made me think so differently about my body. Andrew said, right now, as we speak, if you have fat anywhere in your body, thighs, hips, tummy, he said, that's just unburned energy. So if you have fat, that's energy waiting to be burned. Your body's dying to burn it, right? And so when I think about that, I'm like, oh, I got a little energy here I've got to burn off.
No, there's a positive way to look at it. My buddy who has extra pounds on, he said, you know, if we ended up having a horrible food shortage, you're gone. I'm gonna live forever. So, but that's a very good point. We shouldn't look at our body fat pejoratively, negatively. That is stored energy. It's a savings account. If we look at it that way, it's an opportunity to create energy. But the only way we access that opportunity is if we stop giving our body the easy energy this way. And what's great about Secure, not only does it reduce the calories, but it shifts the composition of calories. As I say, sugar and carbohydrates, those are provocative calories. They come with a message that isn't a good message in terms of weight loss. When we eat food, we have to realize food is a messenger. Food provides information. When we eat sugar, we know it affects our insulin levels. We know it'll affect our energy levels. We'll subsequently have a crash. Those are the sorts of things that are attached to the messages food provides. So we want to reduce our caloric intake. We want to provide the composition that provides the right message. What I'm going to do, I wanted to read just some basic charts that talk about the features. I've showed how incredibly easily this mixes, that with a spoon and with water, you can mix 5 scoops, 5 meals in 8 ounces of water, and it will mix perfectly, homogeneously. It won't be lumpy at all. And it'll be smooth, it'll be delicious. But just going over here, it's 63 to 70 calories. The reason why the calories vary is because unlike other companies, we don't put the calories in after to make it a certain caloric level. We invest so much in flavor that flavor determines the caloric content. Vanilla is 63, chocolate is 67, the coffee is 70 calories. It mixes quickly and easily, as I showed before. It's rich, delicious, creamy, filling. 7 grams non-GMO soy protein. Soy protein, I'll go over the science, is the best protein for weight loss, without question. We also make a version of this with whey protein. You could find it at hsn.com. We also make a version of this with marine collagen protein. You could find that at hsn.com.
Great.
It's low in sodium, it's low in fat, no trans fat, no saturated fat, no cholesterol. Most people trying to watch weight are also trying to watch their cardiovascular risk. So we make sure it's in line with those who are watching their blood sugar as well. Less than 8 grams of carbohydrate, less than 30 carbohydrate calories entirely. 22 essential vitamins and minerals. It's like a mini multivitamin. 100% of the RDA of vitamin C and D. 200% of the RDA of vitamin B12. We give more vitamin D because if you have body fat, it lowers your vitamin D levels. Oh. Vitamin C is essential for making carnitine, which is necessary for burning body fat. We give 200% of vitamin B12 because it's essential for our energy production, and most people are deficient or insufficient in B12. We also give 50% of vitamin E, natural vitamin E, B vitamins and biotin at levels that you don't see anywhere else. And then the equivalent of a separate calcium magnesium intensive care. Just so everyone knows, we know how good whey protein is in terms of its protein efficiency, in terms of the amino acids it delivers. Just so you understand how remarkable our soy protein isolate is, in terms of the protein digestibility corrected amino acid score, it's equivalent. And it's superior to beef, to soy on its own, not soy protein isolate, which is different, or pea protein, oat protein. So understand how unique it is. And now to the science. I didn't make up the science behind a meal replacement. You just made the chocolate.
I did. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No, you can see how rich and dark it is. No, it's amazing. It's like a melted.
I'm so happy.
It's like melted.
It's so good.
It's like melted chocolate ice cream. As a child, I was always the one who was smushing the ice cream in my plate, whether it was vanilla or chocolate, and that's how I ate it. So I think now this is what I do too. Yeah.
All it needs, and actually this if it were hot with a couple little mini marshmallows, oh yes, I'm just saying, it is so delicious. You will love it. That is, the best part about this is you look forward to it. It's not, otherwise diets are a hassle. Cutting calories, you feel deprived all the time. This, you don't feel deprived. You feel like, oh wow, you get to splurge. You get to indulge. They're indulgent. That's the key. That's the trick. A clock's going up here. If you want, Steve's checking for me. We're down to under 100 left in several of the large choices. So whether you want one of each flavor, the coffee, the vanilla, the chocolate, or whether you want 2, so a coffee vanilla or all chocolate or all coffee, all vanilla, or if you want just 100 meals, you can do it however you'd like to, but I would invite you, take advantage of this offer because it's never been done like this before. Andrew is literally giving you for free. If you order the biggest one, you're getting these for free. If you order the 200 size, you get this size. I mean, it's however you do it, and you're not paying at a penny for those. And then remember, you're getting tea, you're getting chocolate. Choco Nuvo is in here. It's and I love this cookbook. There are some yummy,
There's some great
wonderful recipes in here, not to mention some adorable pictures of Lincoln. Lincoln's Corner.
In all the books, we always put pictures of Lincoln.
Cute.
But it's for anyone who's trying to lose weight. And I know it's, hopefully, if you're overweight or if you're obese, you haven't given up hope. Because what we have to realize, it's not a question of vanity. What we have to realize is having that extra body fat, it poses a health risk. Pharmaceutical companies might not want to encourage you to lose weight simply because until they come up with a pill to help you lose weight, it's not in their best interests. If you lose weight, then they're going to be selling less drugs to lower blood pressure. They'll be selling less drugs to lower blood sugar. They're going to be selling less drugs to lower blood cholesterol. They'll be selling less drugs for gastroesophageal reflux disease. You could go down the list. They'll be selling less antidepressants because people who are at their optimum weight don't consume those drugs at the same levels as people who are overweight or obese. So I don't mean to be cynical, but if all of us were at our ideal weight, I suspect the pharmaceutical industry would overnight lose 70 to 80% of their market. And it's $1 trillion market, meaning they would lose $800 billion in business overnight. So again, the best thing to ever happen to the drug industry is our epidemic of overweight and obesity. And in terms of science, there's some very straightforward science. Unfortunately, this straightforward science doesn't involve the sale of expensive drugs. What this straightforward science requires is really a meal replacement. And in this case, my meal replacement is less expensive than the meal it would replace. So when you use my meal replacement, not only are you saving calories and getting rich nutrition, probably richer than the meal you would have eaten, but you're also saving money. So it's economical and
great for college students.
It's great for college students. But
I mean, if you have a daughter in college, you know how they put on the freshman 20? This is the greatest thing to have in a dorm room. You don't even need a stove. She just needs water. And it's healthy, it's nutritious. It'll help her keep her weight down, help her get those pounds off. So if you have teenagers in the family, moms out there, this is a lot less expensive than trying to buy everybody diet food and figure that out. And everybody's doing their different menus and you're weighing food and all of that.
But it's so, I mean, when you're getting those pre-made meals, even the least expensive of them are multiples more than this. The least expensive of them are going to be $5 or so a meal. This is 60 some odd cents. And if you really discount out the cost of, if you just count the cost of the oatmeal, oat bread, even just half the cost of those things, this ends up being somewhere around 30 cents a meal. So it's an opportunity to make a difference. And what I wanted to do, just to give you a sense of the objectivity, you don't have to get my meal replacement, but understand if you went out to all the medical journals, the scientific journals, the clinical studies, and you said, okay, I want to embark on a program that's going to give me the greatest likelihood of success in terms of weight loss, and regardless of expense even. And what you're going to find is it's going to involve meal replacements, that meal replacements do better than a specific diet program, even a supervised diet program. In most cases, a simple meal replacement on your own will do better. It's much more affordable, much more convenient. It's simpler to do. So just reading some quotes here, and this first quote, it reads like something I would have written. It's pretty strange. This is from the Nutrition Journal, a very respected scientific journal. It says, meal replacement shakes have been studied extensively for both medical and public health efforts to combat obesity. So this is a series approach, medical and public health efforts. Meal replacement shakes represent an important strategy in combating the worldwide epidemic of obesity due to their simplicity and convenience. Sounds like me. Meal replacements simplify the weight loss regimens by replacing 1 or 2 meals a day with a product of defined nutrient and caloric content. And our calories are lower than any other, our nutrients are richer than any other, and most importantly, our product tastes better than any other, which I learned that the hard way. I created a product that got terrible reviews when I introduced it because we invested in the science, we didn't invest in the flavor. Now, we invest even more, actually, in the flavor. We can't invest any more in the science, but we now invest even more in the flavor. That's the most important component, because without the great flavor, I don't care how technically sound the product is, without the great flavor, you're not going to use it. and it won't work.
Exactly. I just want to invite everybody. I know on Saturday night we get a lot of people stopping in, channel surfing by. So if you are just stopping by, you can see our little counter here. Over 108, almost 109,000 people are going to be benefiting from these incredible meals. And this will not happen at midnight. The offer expires completely. We will no longer carry this. We don't offer it like this. We will continue to offer Secure down the road, not like this. We have never done 300 meals with all the extras at a price like this. If you have a major credit card, it's $33 tonight. And you decide what you want. Do you want all one flavor? Do you want all chocolate, all vanilla? Do you want all coffee, or do you want one of each if you're doing all three? If you're doing the two, remember, you can do all chocolate, you can do all vanilla, or all chocolate, vanilla, or coffee, or you can do one of each in the 200 meals, and then the 100 meal, you choose your flavor. Do I want chocolate, vanilla, or coffee? It's as simple as that, and then everybody's going to be getting the additional oatmeal, oat bran. And what's fun about this, there's some really cool recipes in there that are very creative. Yummy blueberry crumbles. They show you how to even make like a delicious turkey meatloaf. I've tried this meatloaf, it's awesome. Where they use the oatmeal and the meatloaf, it's so good. You have to try that. It's the most delicious meatloaf. So there's really good healthy recipes in there too. There's even a fried chicken recipe in there where you can use this for your batter. So I just want to encourage you, they really, you're set up with all the tools. That's what's fun about this. You have delicious tea, you have yummy chocolate, you have your breakfast here, you have your oatmeal, your oat bran, and then of course you have those meals, those 70-calorie meals, and that is the ticket. That is what's going to save you calories. And when you start banking those calories, when you're not giving your body the extra calories, guess what? It goes after that energy, which is fat. Fat is just energy waiting to be burned on your body. And when you start thinking about it like that, okay, body, I'm only going to drink this, so I know you need more calories than that, it goes after the fat. And it just makes sense, and suddenly you start watching the fat come off. And it's such an easy way to do it. And it's effortless, and it's fun. And you're not focused, you don't obsess. You know, when you're dieting, you're obsessing about it all the time. What can I eat? I need to go to the grocery store, what do I have, right? It's like always on your mind, what you're going to fix for your next meal. This, you don't obsess about this. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. And I think that's really, it's very healthy, mentally healthy, because again, you get on with your day. You do this and you just get on with it. You're not obsessing about it.
But you still want to integrate it into a healthy diet.
Of course.
This is not an opportunity to throw caution in the wind, but all things being equal, to the extent you use a meal replacement to replace a much more calorie-rich meal, and with my products, it's less calories than a dessert. It's less calories, even if you add things to it, it's less calories than a snack, because ours starts at between 63 and 70 calories. So I just was going to read some more of the science, just because the science is so important. A meal replacement is not my idea for how to lose weight. A meal replacement is the best science on how to lose weight. The simplest, the most straightforward, and with my products, the most affordable. I mentioned earlier today that 5 years ago, when our country, a little bit more than that, when our country was in the throes, a bit more than that, in the throes of a rather significant economic crisis, that's when we were receiving all sorts of letters and thank yous that because our meal replacement was so affordable, it truly became important that it was more affordable than food. Certainly, this is not meant to replace all the food you eat. It's designed to be an incredibly nutrient-rich opportunity to replace a meal, support your weight loss goals in as effortless a fashion as possible, but also enjoy it too, because it's delicious. But just reading some quotes from a whole series of different medical journals, Annals of Nutrition and Metabolism, recent studies have shown that meal replacement regimens are safe and are associated with greater weight loss than individualized diet plans. Now, that's a pretty powerful statement. It has been suggested that diets containing soy protein may further accelerate weight loss. That is the science upon which this product is designed. And if you desire to change your body weight, then meal replacements are going to be the best way to go. Find the best one you could find. I don't think you'll find a better one than this. From Nutrition Journal, results of our previous research as well as that of others demonstrate the safety and the efficacy, that's the effectiveness, of meal replacements for weight loss and weight maintenance among overweight and obese individuals. Evidence has shown that dietary interventions utilizing meal replacements result in greater weight loss and better compliance, meaning it's easier to stick with it, are more likely to ensure adequate intake of essential nutrients, and demonstrate higher satisfaction and lower dropout rates compared to other diets. And I have dozens and dozens of quotes, I've read them throughout the day, that it's just important to realize that this is great science. Whether you use my product or not, this is great science. And whether you realize it or not, if you're overweight, if you're obese, it comes with health consequences. And if you want to try and avoid those health consequences, then changes need to be made. You could perhaps sit down with your doctor or someone else and try to determine what those changes are, but it's going to involve modifying what you eat and perhaps modifying your activity level. As I often say, in my perception, my view, weight loss is about 80% what we eat. Certainly, exercise and activity, I'm someone who exercises every single day, certainly that can contribute. But really the key to avoiding weight gain and the key to weight loss is really gaining control over and managing what we consume. And there's no easier way to do that than with a meal replacement.
There we go. I want to show you one more time. If you're just popping in, I want you to see what this offer is all about, because it's very exciting. Clearly, you can see our little counter here. We are very busy taking phone calls. This is your last look, so to remind you one more time, you decide what you'd like us to send you. You can choose 20 meals of any flavor, 50 meals of any flavor, 100 meals, you pick the flavor, 200 meals, you pick 2 flavors, or get all one. You can do all the same or pick 2 flavors. 300 meals, you get to pick 3 flavors. Or you can get all 1 flavor of 300. That's completely your choice. Here is where the pricing would be. Understand, this is expiring at midnight. This offer will be expiring completely. So at midnight, you will not be able to buy this at all. Here's our pricing today. Please keep in mind, just to buy 300 meals, just to get this, all of these, 3 of these, 3 of these by themselves is $334 normally. To get 3 of these, it's $334. So you're getting 3 of these for $199. And then on top of that, you're also getting tea. You're getting 30 sachets of the tea, 30 servings of oatmeal, 30 servings of oat bran. You're going to be getting 20 servings of chocolate, and you're also going to be getting a cookbook. So that's why this is the day. If you want to stock up, you want to share it with a friend, family member, son, daughter, if there's anybody else in your family that you know would like to share these. That's why I think a lot of people are getting the big one, because then you can share with other people and they last. I mean, this is, you know, you have 300 meals. This is almost, if you do 1 a day, it's almost a year's worth of meals. It's pretty, it's very economical, that's for sure.
And it's very easy. With the 100, you choose your flavor. With the 200, it could be all 1 flavor or any 2 flavors. With the 300, it's all 1 flavor or all 3 flavors. So very easy, and then you get all the bonus ingredients as well. But even if you ignore the bonus ingredients, which on that large size, the bonus ingredients are worth well over $100, you're still talking about only 60 cents a meal, without even considering the bonus ingredients. So, and it's a 20-pound package that is being sent to you for free. So a more than 20-pound package that's being sent to you for free. So I don't know of any other meal replacement that's as low in calories. I don't know of a meal replacement that is as affordable. I don't know of a meal replacement that has as sophisticated a form of vitamins and minerals, that mixes as easily, that tastes as good, that's as highly rated, that has those many reviews. It's not like you're judging this based upon 30 or 40 reviews. You get to judge this based upon a few thousand reviews. I think that's a very powerful statement of the credibility of the product. And all day I haven't done it. Maybe in the second hour I will. We'll come back for just a few minutes. I haven't read any of the reviews. I've read the reviews on, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of reviews where people say it's the best they've ever had, the best tasting chocolate, the best tasting coffee, the best tasting vanilla. You could read those reviews. But I haven't read the reviews that talk about weight loss. And we have unbelievably compelling reviews that talk about 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds. One of the most common things you read in those reviews is that no one ever thought it would work because meal replacements never worked before. But I read the science. Meal replacements work if you could find a meal replacement that you'll adhere to. Yeah. And this is one that I think will be very easy to adhere to. If the experience of others is any indication, and I think it really is, then this is an opportunity worth trying. 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like the flavor, you could just send it back, no questions asked.
That's it. I know we're going to be wrapping this up for now. Thank you so much for your calls. We do have another today's special we want to tell you about for this visit, and this is the energy and fat metabolism. This is another one that is one of Andrew's most popular tools and products for weight loss, and it just makes great sense. And by the way, we have not offered this as a standalone today's special in over a decade. So today, it's a very special offer. I'm going to find out what's left because this has been hugely popular as well. So it's a chance for you to, again, this works hand in hand with the soy meal replacements because this is going to help with that metabolism energy. It's going to help you kind of rev up your metabolism, and it gives you this sense of energy and well-being when you take it. So it gives you the energy to go to go exercise, go to the gym. It just really is a wonderful product because it makes you feel great and gives your body the tools to help you burn that fat. So let me show you. There's 3 choices. It's very simple. So throw it in your shopping cart if you'd like to get this as well. You can do, a 60, a 180, or 400 choice. And then here's where the pricing would be going. Here, look at the today's special. Holy moly, $70 off. That 400, 25, and 9. That's awesome.
We've never done a 400 count before, 400 capsule supply before, and I think the lowest price when we've had this before as a Today Special was for a 360 capsule supply I think it was 89, I believe. I don't believe it was 79. I think it was 89. So
gosh,
it was a great opportunity that we were able to purchase some of the raw materials affordably. So it's a chance to use a product that most people who use this really look at it as an energy product and not as a fat metabolism product. But understand, the most important energy metabolism that we could engage in is fat-burning metabolism. And when we burn fat, we don't burn fat to make it go away from our body. Colleen was making this point before, and I've often had this conversation with folks that it just didn't register that burning fat is just energy metabolism. Fat on our body is just stored energy. It's a savings account of energy. It was what allowed us to survive thousands and thousands of years ago when starvation was a very real risk. It was the #1 threat to our survival. So body fat is a survival tool. Body fat is just stored energy. And what this product is designed to do, first of all, it's designed to be a healthy alternative to a lot of those crazy energy products out there. It's nutrient rich, giving you all the nutrients that are necessary for and related to energy and fat metabolism both. It has the most sophisticated form of vitamin B12 in it, as all my products do. It also delivers botanicals that have been used traditionally, and now science has validated their role in helping us combat fatigue, helping support energy, and also helping us deal with stress. So it's a product, whether you're seeking weight loss, whether you're just dealing with the challenges of the new year, this is a product that I think one of the most typical complaints people go to their doctors with is a lack of energy, fatigue, those sorts of things. And this is a product that's a healthy way to go about supporting ourselves in the face of those challenges.
I mean, it's just, you get this wonderful sense of energy and well-being when you take this product. It's not a product that gives you the jitters. It's not like taking one of those crazy diet pills that gets you all, shaky. This is not like that at all. It's all of these wonderful botanicals and nutrients that you take that give you this great feeling and sense of well-being, and it makes you, gives you that sense of energy that you need some time to be motivated to go exercise, to go to the gym, to clean the house, whatever it is you need to take care of. It really is a wonderful product. People love this and swear by this product and take it every single day. So it's twofold. Yes, it helps your body metabolize fat, but it also gives you these natural nutrients that give you a wonderful sense of energy. And this is the lowest price we've ever had for this product. To get a 400 cap choice, that big one, I'm going to find out from Stephen what's left in the big one because I'm sure this one is going to sell out first. To get 400 capsules under $55, plus it's on FlexPay, this is the day to try it. If you've never tried it, give it a try. I think you're going to love it. It is one of Andrew's the Secure in this, Andrew's 2 top best-selling weight loss aids, that's for sure.
Yeah, and there's no such thing as a magic weight loss pill, and I take pains to say that, even though that if that might eliminate someone's interest in this product. There's no product that's a magic
You go
weight loss
crazy
product.
when you see those commercials with all of these, ridiculous claims about. We see the girls like drinking a beer and eating a burger and take a pill and you're going to be bikini ready, and that makes you nuts.
Most of that has gone away. The last real culprit in all that, and he got dragged in front of, I think it was a group of senators, was Dr. Oz, who was talking about all these different ingredients and that there are magic weight loss ingredients. There's no such thing. We all understand what fat-burning metabolism is. We know the things we have to do as a human being to stimulate the physiologic changes that will favor fat burning in our body. We know what we need to do. We know the key nutrients that are involved in that process. That's what this product is all about. You still need to flip that switch. You still need to do the work. So if there's magic to be found in this or any weight loss product, the magic is you. It's not meant to put pressure on you, but the magic is you. And if anything, it's inspiring. I always feel good when I change my exercise routine or I change my diet, which I changed my diet over the last 6 weeks, and I'm going to write a blog post about it because the results have been incredible, and it was inspiring. It wasn't as though I feel like I'm going to be deprived because I'm going to keep these changes in the future. I felt inspired by the possibilities that it gave me, that in my hands, when I put whatever I decide to put in my body, I determine the way that body is going to function. And most importantly, you determine whether your body is going to be at its optimum weight or not. And again, as I've said before, only about 20% or so of Americans are at their optimum weight, at their ideal weight. More than 70% are not. And that comes with consequences. It might not be something that's being emphasized because, unfortunately, there are too many businesses that benefit from us being overweight or obese. The pharmaceutical industry, medical care industry, these are trillion-dollar industries. They benefit from our being overweight. And I hate to sound cynical, but they benefit from our being overweight or being obese. Fast food industry, agribusiness, the more we eat, the happier they are. So unfortunately, there aren't a lot of economic interests encouraging us to be responsible about our food intake, to make those small changes that could yield large results. But I think it's important, and I don't like to be the guy shooting the messenger, so to speak, just because I'm delivering the bad news that being overweight or obese comes with enormous health consequences. The science talks about those consequences being as bad as the consequences of smoking. That there's no escaping that, whether we're thinking about the health of our joints, the health of our heart, the health of our arteries, the health of our brain. It's inescapable that overweight and obesity are the simplest, most preventable cause of problems with each of those systems, and will undermine not just our budget by costing us more, but even worse than that, the quality of our life, the length of our life. So it's an opportunity, hopefully, to encourage you to change, because we all started some time ago at our optimum weight. And at some time, it was, Colleen was saying earlier, that she found that in her 40s, it was just a couple of pounds or so a year. And before you know it, it's 25 pounds. It could be 30 pounds or 40 or 50 pounds or 100 pounds. It happens persistently and slowly.
It creeps up on you.
But we all have the power. We have reviews from individuals who talk about, we'll talk about at the end of the hour, that have lost well over 100 pounds, 150 pounds or more using Secure. It wasn't Secure that delivered the benefit, it was their decision. And with that decision, it can arrive, and the benefits are inspiring. So hopefully, a product like this is not a magic pill, but what it does support, it supports our energy production, it helps us combat fatigue, and one of the greatest enemies to success in losing weight or any program, any discipline we seek, is fatigue and not feeling at our very best and not having a positive outlook. And that's what this product is all about.
That's the greatest thing, is that a lot of people, if you're tired, if you're kind of dragging around, if you feel fatigued, this is a wonderful product. In the morning, this will run circles around a cup of coffee. You take this and it just makes you, it gives you that sense of energy and well-being, and it makes you feel like doing something, being physical, you know, taking care of business. So it's just a wonderful tool, and the fact that it's completely natural. But that's why a lot of us take it, because we love that, you know, if you're feeling a little bit tired after the holidays, it's a new year, it's cold, you're feeling a little tired, and you just want to give yourself that feeling of well-being and zest and energy, this is a wonderful product to take. And then, of course, on top of that, it's supplying your body with the nutrients and ingredients it needs to burn fat. And so if you're heading to the gym, you take this. This is what you take in the morning before you go work out, before you're going to do anything physical, before you walk, before you do anything like that. Take this, because this is providing your body with nutrients to help you burn fat. Because frankly, you can be exercising and not necessarily burning fat. We can be active and not necessarily burning fat. So the fact that this is providing, and Andrew can talk to that better than I can, but it's true, right, Andrew? You can be physical, you can exercise, you can be doing things and not burning fat. You know, it's really like a very complex equation for our body to be set up for success to burn fat, and this is at least providing those extra tools. So if you're going to be doing something physical, this is something your body will thank you for, and you're going to start seeing those results because it helps to burn.
What it's intended to do, and that's a very good point, athletes typically over the past, we think about carbo loading and things like that because we think that the low-hanging fruit in terms of athletic performance and energy was the blood sugar in our blood or carbohydrates or things like that. What we now realize is the cellular machinery involved in burning fat. That is the high-octane fuel. The analogy I give is burning sugar and burning carbohydrate. That's like burning kindling. Burning a log, a big log in your fireplace, that is burning fat. It's hard to encourage that to occur.
Burning one of my thighs.
It's like a log.
Like the log.
No, but
seriously, that's a whole different project to try to burn that,
no, but
right?
what it really is on a cellular level, it's different biochemical machinery. The beta oxidation, as it's called, the beta oxidation of fats is an entirely different process and calls upon entirely different molecules and enzymes to do their work. Whereas the burning of sugar and carbohydrate, especially the way we eat, and so many of us, the currency, the energy currency we deal with in our body is sugar and carbohydrate, which is a very provocative currency. I prefer to be able to burn fat. And even though I'm very lean, I prefer to burn fat. So that's something that we can encourage our body to do. And that's something that we provide the nutrients in this product to support that.